Hello and welcome to the show. All right, in this episode, we're going to be freezing all the secondary bureaus. Now, before we get crazy, this is not the silver bullet. This is not the secret sauce that all these credit gurus say that it is. Freezing the bureaus, it's not going to be the silver bullet to helping you with disputes or anything like that. But for things like bankruptcies and a bunch of other stuff, freezing these little tiny bureaus is going to give you a little bit more of an advantage. Okay, and the reason that I'm doing this is because the credit bureaus don't make it easy for me, so I'm going to do everything in my power to make it hard for these credit bureaus to do their job. Okay, so any little advantage that we can get, let's do it. Again, it's not the silver bullet. It may not make a huge difference, but if you do have bankruptcies or any other big ones like evictions or child support or things of that nature on your credit report, you are going to want to do this. And then the reason I'm doing it, though, for clients is because I want to make sure that all the personal information gets removed and removed correctly. And these little tiny snitch bureaus are usually the ones that are trying to say that this is an address and will make it come back on my credit report. So I'm going to opt out and I'm going to freeze all these small little bullshit bureaus. Now, there's a lot of them, but we're going to do the most important ones. So let's get to it. And the other thing you need to know is, like, when you freeze these accounts, before you go back and we start doing a funding round, you're probably going to want to unfreeze these accounts because you don't want to get denied for credit cards and things like that. I mean, just try and remember this stuff and keep it organized. Okay. So let's get to it. I'm going to freeze LexisNexis first. So I literally Googled LexisNexis security freeze for myself. Okay, so I'm going to fill out all this information. All right, I did that. Submit. All right, a confirmation letter with the PIN will be mailed USPS. Cool. So that was pretty simple. Next, let's go to Innovis. Request security freeze. So we're going to request a new security freeze. I'm going to fill out all this information. Boom. Okay, so I have frozen my thing. Confirmation letter will be sent in the mail. And let's move on to the next one. Okay, so now we have Advanced Resolution Services, or ARS. Add a security freeze, consumer, continue. All right, I'm gonna fill all this out. So this is kind of cool. They offer a freeze date. So if I wanted to remember to unfreeze this, I know I'm gonna unfreeze this when I do a round of funding, but right now I'm just going to do this. Okay, make sure that it's copy is one, retain original documentation. They want a driver's license or something. Okay, so now you know you need a driver's license, proof of residency, and then you're good to go for them. All right, boom. We have officially frozen. ARS will renew your information, need doc attached process, blah, blah, blah. So I guess they're going to send me the PIN, which is very annoying. So when you get this documents, make sure that you keep them in a safe place. And we're only going to be doing this while we're doing credit repair. All right, rest of the time, who cares, right? All right, let's go on to the next one. This is pretty powerful. This one says that if you cancel Teletrack, whatever the hell it is, Equifax won't be able to pull your information, which is kind of interesting. And obviously I'll have this document down below if you're watching this anywhere other than the program. For everybody who's either watching this who's in my program, congratulations. We are doing this usually for you, but you never know. And then for people who should be in my program, click in the link down below, book a call with our team if you want to fix your credit, get access to funding, start a cash flowing business, and invest in real estate. Place a security freeze. Cool. Thank you for submitting your request. Please check your email from Telefax for the next steps. Okay, so they're going to send it to my email, which is annoying. So I got to unlock my thing, whatever the hell that is. Secure Telegraph security freeze request by Robert Lyon. This message is encrypted. Recipients can't remove encryptions. Please reply back with your completed security freeze request form. When you reply back to this email, your email will be encrypted and your information protected in transmission. If you prefer, you can also request security freeze on file by contacting us at blah, 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 blah. Independent use address named information that is legally privileged. Okay. I can draw. Oh, here we go. I can put a text. Okay, so I'm going to fill this out. All right, so that was awful. So now I've filled it out. It was terrible. So I did a driver's license, a utility bill, and a signed copy of that stupid freaking thing. Let's see what happens. All right, I got sent. Probably get a letter in the mail from them. But that was the last one. So those are the big four, right? Now we have these other little bullshit ones. So let's just take a look. Request a security phrase. Place a security freeze. So whatever this one is, clarity service has been frozen. Cool. All right, we got a few more. All right, now we're gonna do micro build consumer stuff. You can opt out, freeze my credit. All right, and that is it. All right, so now we have frozen all the little tiny bullshit bureaus, okay? And remember, this is not the silver bullet that all the other gurus make it out to be, but number one, I'm gonna make it harder for these credit bureaus, right? When you're doing credit repair, you want every advantage possible. Every dispute, every item on your credit report usually has something unique that has to be done to get them to remove it. This just gives us a higher likelihood, a better chance to have it removed faster. Okay, and that's all I care about, is getting this shit done fast, all right? Not every single one of these bureaus matters. The big ones do matter, though, especially, though, for personal information, bankruptcies, and other stuff. Like doing this and then hitting them where it hurts with these letters is super powerful. Okay, you just have to, when you get the letters, make sure you keep them somewhere safe. You don't lose them, because after your credit is fixed, we're gonna unlock these bad boys. Okay, and then we're still also gonna dispute with them. Okay, so we froze the account, and now we are disputing also with the small bureaus, so that you know this. Okay, but if you hear gurus online saying, oh, you freeze it, it's the magic, it's not totally the magic, but we need every advantage that we can possibly get. And there's no magic in credit repair. It's either legal and they remove it, or it's either illegal and they remove it because of the Fair Credit Act, right? It either works or it doesn't work, right? And it's either correct that we're doing it, and the way that we're doing this right now is we're freezing our information so that when we when we challenge the things on the credit report, right, it's harder for the credit bureaus to verify. Again, this isn't the secret sauce, but it makes it harder for them, and they're making it hard for us, so why not, right? Why not? Because if these are all frozen, and then they come back and say, oh, it's verified, I'm going to ask them, how did you verify this? All of my accounts are frozen. I did not give you permission. And they're going to say, oh, well, we fucking found this loophole. And I'm going to take that to the CFPB, and we're going to get everything taken off. All right. I hope this was helpful. Talk to you in the next one.